All right, we're back out here on the Milwaukee River. It's a nice day today. Air temperatures are in about 60 degrees and water temperature is 47, which is not bad. It's been in the lower 40s for a while. So this is a nice warm-up, and looking for some smallmouth action. Let's see what we can find. Alright, got the first fish of the day. A small smallie on a jerkbait. Alright, first fish of the day, not very big. Keep the pliers handy. So a typical cold weather pattern with the jerk bait, even though it's not that cold, but just letting it suspend with 46-degree water, you're going to have nicely suspending jerk baits. Alright, we're going to switch over to Ned rig. So this is the green pumpkin Jighead EWG paired up with the Ned, or the TRD. Hooked up on the Ned. That was dead sticked. I just basically let it fall to the bottom and just took a little breather. And when I checked, there's something on it. It's a smallie, not huge. It's about the same size as the first one. It's going to be a lot easier to unhook. There you have it, with the TRD set up to look like a goby, sort of. Let's let him go. I'm not running the live scope at the moment. I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible, even though I should be practicing with it. But hey, the dorsal fins strands came off, but not a big deal. It does seem. So this is what it looks like. It still has the dorsal, or sorry, it still has the pectoral fins and the tail fin. The dorsal came off. That's not a big deal. And the Ned rig without any of these attachments still works. Do the attachments make a difference? Who knows? Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. It seems like that little difference maker, can build up your confidence, and that definitely does make a difference. When you cast and you feel connected and you feel like you're going to get bit, you're paying attention. You get bit more often, it seems. Smallie, not very big. It's about the same size as the others. The darker coloration than the ones we caught. And it has a bit of like that humpback look. I've seen that before on the river. We've got the curl, cold water curl. You see that kind of humpback look? I have seen that on the river, on other rivers, not just in Milwaukee. I've seen that on the Wolf River too. Let him go. hooked up. Smallmouth. TRD with the green pumpkin bullet head. It's not very big, but good times. Let him go. It's like that one was out a little bit deeper towards the middle of the river. Instead of on the bank, I was casting out instead of in towards the bank. Kind of like that. Let me put some of this on this crawfish flavored chapstick. It's not really chapstick, but that's what I call it. Because I need something. I don't know if there's a little tiny panfish biting this thing, or if the smallies aren't like really interested. I'll take a nibble. Let's find out what the deal is. Hooked up in that rig. Another small one. Really small one. Yeah. We'll let him go. Just like sitting there near the surface, and he hit it. I was completely not paying attention to it. Once again, this was a jerkbait. This might be the best bass of the day. Looks like he's been hit by a pike. Where's my pliers? Alright, we're gonna have to get you loose somehow. Alright, this should be an easy release. Fortunately, he got hooked in the tongue. Nope, not very big. There you go. Cooked up. Okay. Whoa. Tinky smallies today. Haven't caught anything really big. Go. Hooked up. Headed out to sea. Whoa! Is that a pike? Yeah, it's gotta be a pike. Not cut off yet. wasn't hoping to get this guy. These guys are thieves. Alright, he's free. And he's gone. My line is not frayed, but it is slimy. Hooked up. Heading out to sea, smallmouth. Alright, let's see. Definitely inhaled it. Nice pattern on this guy. Really nice. Let him go. Alright, another smallie. This one is, it's kind of brownish color, and it's got some scuff marks on it. Up. Nice smallie. It's not big, but you know, deal. Let him go. Up again. Hoping for a bigger one. No, it doesn't. Alright. He is. Alright. Up again. Oh. I think this is a better one, finally. Oh. This one might go 15 or 16. 14. Actually, I'm not sure. Best one of the day, though. All right. Nice. Finally, a decent smallie. All right. Get him unhooked. Let's do a quick measure. Yeah, this one will go 15 and a quarter at least. We'll let him go. There we go. Whoa. Mr. Pike, no. Mr. Pike. We'll let him go. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Caught a few smallies. Most of them came on the TRD and caught a couple on the jerkbait. Nothing huge on this trip. I think maybe they're a bit further upstream, but still had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.